What? I thought you guys were fixed.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was
Hello and welcome to another mediocre moment with the Not So Berry Challenge. And we have something that I knew would come with time because Taryn was changing so much that it was impossible for this to not happen at some point. And I'm glad to see it happen. I said that she was growing as a person, and she has. She is swapping a personality trait. We are going from mean to good, and we are having our full redemption arc. Taryn is no longer mean. She's kind of mostly getting away from being mischievous. I mean, she has maxed out the skills, so she's probably going to have a few moments where it sneaks through, but she's really trying. She's definitely still trying. I did want to mention that I did discover what these weird green sprites are. This is from us joining the secret society. Now, I let her join the society. I don't know if anyone recalls this, but it was like her graduation days, so it didn't really matter, I thought. But that is why these sprites follow us everywhere, because we are a member of the secret society. So we have earned the right, I guess, to be followed around and stalked by little green sprites. So just as a heads up for those who might be interested in doing it, if little green butterfly-looking things flying around you all the time is annoying, you might want to avoid the secret society. So one of the things that I wanted to do was make sure that she was friends with all of her coworkers and that she was getting positive relationships with everyone. So looking over this, she's actually doing far better at this than I thought. The only one she doesn't have full relationship with is Devante, and I do believe they had a little bit of trouble early on in things, so we're just going to go ahead and kind of build that relationship today. It also looks like a lot of our tasks are kind of steering us away from any of the negative type things again. I'm sure we will see the freeze ray come up at least once, but we're going to try. We're going to keep things positive and light and continue to build her new positive relationships. I mean, we also still do need to do our job because we want to go home with decent amounts of money. We're going to need a lot of money to move Orion out to where he needs to be. And so I think, okay, let's make it Happy Town. We're going to go for a nice positive vibe around the entire neighborhood. I would say that Taryn is definitely enjoying her new workout meditation room. This place is very calming for her. She has, What? What? I thought you guys were fixed. What? The only dog you've been around is Beeble. I'm so shocked I can't even speak. Because you know what happens is every time they have puppies, it's enough. It always seems to be enough to fill the household. Okay, so that means we're probably going to end up with 3 puppies. We're going to have 5 dogs in this house. No. I don't mind dogs, but like 5 dogs? That's a lot. That's... You're going to be spending a lot of time in this room. You and me, we're going to be in here zenning out, okay? Because... Hey, Orion lost his tooth. All right, it's time to head to bed. If you're lucky, when you wake up, you'll have a nice surprise from the Tooth Fairy waiting for you in your inventory. Lucky him. Surprisingly, he didn't seem to lose his face. In the 100 Baby Challenge, they seem to always lose their face. One thing, too, I wanted to point out, I am really seriously thinking of changing her job. One of the quality of life things is to change her job. She has more than reached. She's actually 4 levels above the final, so it's 10 plus 4 of the science career. I feel like she might feel like her job is becoming a bit repetitive. She goes there, she's not actually really working when she's there, and maybe it's time for a change of pace. I was going to just cheat to find a job, and, because she has one, but I think the whole point of this, like, aspiration is to, you know, change things up a bit. I should also mention that Orion is actually on summer vacation now. We've got a couple of weeks off, to just enjoy the summer. He will still have his daily activity with theater, but otherwise the day is his own. He's been spending most of it sleeping and playing video games, kind of fairly typical kid stuff these days. Occasionally he gets outside, takes a dog for a walk or something, but yeah. She's uncomfortable from the temperature. I would imagine the pregnancy would probably have a bit more to do with that, and I'm not even going to try to understand how this and this made puppies. Let's just not. At least the female in this situation is the larger dog, so that's a little less scary. But yeah. Oh, she's dancing with Bilbo. That was so cute. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go to work for one final day. It'll be her day to say goodbye to people there, and then I think we'll try to figure out what she's going to do next. I know I've said that I want her to make enough money because her son is going to need it, but I also think we could probably bring her down to something a little more part-time or something possibly work from home. Although I think the type of person she is, she might go a little bit crazy if she were at home all day. But she's also changing quite a bit, so we'll have to just explore what might make sense for her. For this final day, she's not really going to follow the work list. I have her just kind of experimenting in an attempt to finish this last bit of logic skill, which is part of the requirements for this generation. I will say, there's something going on with her and Castor. He's very interested in her. Then again, they all are. They all literally stand outside and cheer when she gets to work, but I don't know, he's always very much interested in coming up and talking to her. He is younger than her, and sometimes, like in this moment, the conversation's a little awkward, but I think he might have a little bit of a crush on her. I haven't quite figured that out yet. She seems, yeah, she just thought of babies. She might think that he's just a little bit young for her, but, it's hard to say. Maybe something could come of it. I don't necessarily want her to be single the whole rest of her life. I don't necessarily think that's her. Oh, Orion was promoted to practical performer. Excellent. One of our goals is to have him reach or complete this aspiration, so that would be great. He should actually be level 3 now of that. Oh, hey, how are you? We need to catch up. I have no idea who you are. I probably should know who you are, but yeah, we don't make a lot of money when we don't do anything. That's about 3,400 less than we made yesterday. Oh, I think it's about to happen. First puppy is born. Alright, we gotta give him our last name. And what would you like to call him? Nougat? Gorba. Oh my goodness. We need some Jim. I'm gonna go with Jim just because it's really stupidly funny. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Well, we're gonna do something like Jane for you because, Jim, Jane. Oh, I knew it. Alright, how about John? Jim, Jane, and John. That's all we have room for, so you can't do more than that on me. Yeah, full house. Thanks. Loving it. Triple play. Yay. We have triplets. Where did... What the? Okay, like, this one, that makes sense. The black and white ones, not so much. I'm really curious what these guys are gonna look like when they grow up. And yes, I probably should adopt them out or something sane like that, but no, we're gonna keep them all. And you're gonna run downstairs and check them out because your dogs just had puppies. Of course, as a kid, you would go just love on them like crazy because that's what you do. Hey, well done. Looks like the household's in compliance with neighborhood action plans. I wasn't even trying, but can we give you a hug too? Okay, I was gonna say we got the big treat, so you are clearly a glutton. And yeah, let's give you a big treat. And Bilbo's just like, yeah, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Bilbo needs a bath. Oh my goodness, we have more than one glutton. Don't tell me they're all gluttons, because that's gonna be too much. If you're a glutton too. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go broke feeding these guys. You know, you might have to keep your job. Okay. You're gonna... Yeah, she's like, congratulations, guys. They're adorable. I'm gonna go broke feeding them all. Okay, you need to give poor Bilbo a bath, though. Like, what the heck? Give a bath to Bilbo. Oh my goodness. We need a dog trainer, walker. Don't I have a dog walking mod? If I don't, I gotta re-put it in because, yeah. We're gonna need help with this. This might seem a bit silly, but her handiness skills are very high. And I thought it'd be fun if she just kind of spends some time doing some handiwork, a couple hours a day. She is going to take the 8 to 11 shift. It's not the highest payout, but it is definitely something that she would enjoy doing. And one of my thoughts was that she can work on. One of my thoughts was that she can work on other things to earn money as well. I will have to see if I can change her career outfit to something a little mintier, but one of the things that we can do is like contribute information to restore newness. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, you can contribute information through the university situation. You know, there's different ways that we can make money that would make sense for her history in science. The handiness thing probably doesn't make a ton of sense, but because her handiness is so high and because she's just changing personality so strongly, I thought it would be just kind of interesting to really just go out there with what she's getting into. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the green's kind of hideous. White. White looks great. I think we might go with white. I think it really sets off her nice minty hair. Oh, and Miles has aged up to an elder. He probably was aged by all the sudden appearance of puppies. Okay, so I just realized for her job, her work from home assignment is to attend a local neighbor issue. And what it told me was to click on a neighbor's house and choose attend neighbor issues. So I want to see what that's all about. Okay, so it actually looks like it's a rabbit hole kind of position, which is kind of cool that we can select neighbors, but also still somehow do a rabbit hole job. It's very interesting. I wonder if it would work. Oh yeah, it would even work for our sister next door. That's pretty cool. I believe this is one of the custom jobs from Kiera. It's Kiera Sims 4 mods. They have lots of jobs and aspirations, odd jobs, traits, all of that. So there's a ton there. And a lot of the traits have associated jobs, or the jobs have associated traits, however you want to look at it. There's so much there. If you are looking for more jobs or more trait variety, I definitely recommend going and checking that out. Okay, she is back, but it didn't credit. Maybe because it's not between the hours that we were supposed to do. We'll have to see. Alright, so now it says work is in 22 hours, but it also says we work from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., which it is 10:10 a.m., so we're right in the middle of that. And I can't do anything about it. It's very strange. I don't know. We might have to consider changing positions. I've decided that Taryn is going to go into higher education. She's basically going to be teaching others to do some of the things that she does. She has very high skills, and it's something that just made sense. It is still rather long days, but I think it's just something she would do very well with. Oh, Madison stopped by. She's actually kind of having a little bit of an awkward conversation. She's like, you know, it has been quite a while since Orion got to come stay with me. I know the last time went pretty well, but I do understand, you know, that Orion got a little homesick, but he's my kid too, and I'd very much like to spend some time with him. And it's summer, you know, it's not like he has anything really going on right now. So maybe, you know, he could come stay with me for a little while. And, yeah, I mean, Taryn's not thrilled about the idea, but she can't really deny that, you know, it's something that would be kind of fair. He should spend maybe a week with his other mom. Well, Taryn has to get going. She has to take her higher education certification exam. So, yeah, they'll have to continue this discussion another time, but I do think that what we will do is when we get Orion back, we're going to transfer him back over to Madison's house for about a week-long visit over there. He will not stay there long enough for his birthday because I want him, actually he'll be back to school roughly around then, but I think until next Wednesday he'll stay with Madison, and then we'll move him back to finish out the summer. And, you know, it just give him the chance to spend a little bit of time with Madison. I think he needs the influence of both parents. It kind of affects who he becomes later on, and you know, this back and forth I think also contributes to that a bit, and it kind of makes him who he is. He's a little bit spoiled as he gets older. You know, it just becomes obvious that he's used to always getting what he wants, and he's kind of playing the two parents off of each other, you know, kind of a classic. And it, you know, we'll just see how he develops, but we will take a look at that next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And I just want to let you know, just in case anyone hasn't yet, that you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.